Today I will talk about Java Servlet. Java Servlet is simply a Java class that is created to enhance capabilities of web server. We need web server to execute Java Servlet. Basically used web server to execute Java Servlet is Apache Tomcat. We can download Apache Tomcat from the website of Apache Tomcat. There we can find zip folder for Apache Tomcat. We just have to download that folder and store in our computer in unzipped format. We can store that unzipped folder in our computer anywhere. Then we have to specify two environment variables. First one is Java homes. For Java home, we have to specify the path of JDK. Here I have shown in a picture there is a variable named Java home and the path for JDK. And next variable we have to set is Catalina home. For this we have to specify path of Apache Tomcat. In my computer I have installed Apache Tomcat in C drive. So the value for Catalina home is set to C:/Apache Tomcat. Similarly for Java homes, C:/program files Java JDK. In this way we have to set the environment variables. Then we can execute our Apache Tomcat. We can create Servlet in three different ways. First, by extending the HTTP Servlet. Second, by extending generic Servlet. Third, by implementing Servlet interface. Generally used class for creating Servlet is HTTP Servlet, as it provides major methods required to handle client request. Major functions like doGet, doPost are provided within the HTTP Servlet. Now I will show you how to create Servlet in Eclipse. First, we have to install Eclipse in which dynamic web program is enabled. Now let's go to the Eclipse file menu. Here click new, then project, then select web. There we can see this dynamic web project. Select this, click next. Then we have to give the name of the project. Here name of the project, let's suppose is Servlet test. Okay, here I have already specified target runtime. What you can do is, while selecting this new runtime, select the version, then do next, then specify where is your Apache Tomcat installed in your computer. Here you can see I have installed Apache Tomcat in C drive, so I have specified Apache Tomcat in C drive. Then click finish. In this way we can specify the path for our Apache Tomcat. Now let's do next. Now let's whatever comes by default take as it is. Next, then just click generate web.xml descriptor. Here we have to do nothing more than that. Then click finish. Now our web project with the name Servlet test is created. Now let's right click this test Servlet, then you will see the new, then select Servlet here. Now just let's take the default package. Let's give the name of Servlet as test, then click next. Then leave everything as it is. You can see here URL mapping is written as /text. Remember this. Then next. Then we do not need constructor here. We do not need doPost. Just doGet will work. Then finish. Now Servlet class will be created by Eclipse for us. Now I don't need all these comments. I will remove these things. I will remove these comments. I do not import one package, that is import java.io.printvwriter. We need the object of printvwriter to send message to the client browser window. So first let's create printvwriter object. Let's suppose it is O, and this object is created with the help of response object, response.getWriter. Now in this way we create the object of printvwriter. You can see this do get method taking two arguments, HTTP Servlet request, HTTP Servlet response. With the help of this response object we create object for printvwriter. Then we'll use this object and write hello from Dinesh. Now if everything is fine, this message will appear in the browser window. Now simply we have to execute this program by clicking here but we have to make one more change. If it doesn't work, let's see what will happen. Save it. Okay, I will select this one. I do not remove this one. This is our Servlet. Finish. Okay, let's hope that it will work perfectly. Now sorry, you can see here Apache Tomcat is executed. A browser window. Here is a problem. Now why this problem is there is we have to specify the URL pattern in the XML file, web.xml file. That file is known as deployment descriptor. You can see this file with the web content, web inf. There is the file name web.xml. Here we have to make some changes. We don't need all these things, just we have to specify Servlet name. Here our name is test, then Servlet class test, then we have to specify Servlet mapping. Now here our Servlet name is test, then we have to specify URL pattern as test. Now let's stop this server, close this one also. Now re-execute this code. Next, finished. Server is executing in the background. Now you can see. So in this way we can write a very simple servlet. Just this servlet is printing message to the client browser window. We have to write what is the name of the servlet and how are we going to access that servlet from the web browser in the web.xml file. This file is known as deployment descriptor. Okay, this is a very simple example for servlet.